Dear learners, today, the focus of my presentation is ethnography, meaning, characteristics, underlying assumptions, steps of conducting ethnographic research, writing ethnographic account, strengths and weaknesses. Let us first try to understand meaning of ethnography. Ethnography is a qualitative research methodology that originated in anthropology and involves the in-depth study and understanding of social practices, cultures, and communities. Ethnographers immerse themselves in the natural settings of the subjects they are studying to gain a holistic understanding of their behaviors, beliefs, and interactions. The primary goal is to provide rich and detailed descriptions of social phenomena within their cultural context. Ethnography in education research involves immersive, in-depth exploration of educational settings and practices, with a focus on understanding the cultural context and social dynamics. Let us now understand various characteristics of ethnography. 1. Participant observation. Ethnographers actively participate in and observe the daily activities and interactions of the community or group they are studying. Purpose: to gain first-hand insights into the context, behaviors, and social dynamics. 2. Immersion in the field. Ethnographers spend extended periods living and working within the community to develop a deep understanding of its culture. Purpose: to capture the complexities and subtleties of social life that may not be apparent in short-term interactions. 3. In-depth interviews. Ethnographers conduct open-ended interviews with members of the community to gather personal narratives and perspectives. Purpose: to supplement observational data with participants' subjective experiences and interpretations. 4. Use of artifacts and documents. Ethnographers analyze cultural artifacts, documents, and symbols within the community. Purpose: to understand the symbolic meanings, values, and historical aspects embedded in the material culture. 5. Reflexivity. Ethnographers reflect on their own biases, assumptions, and perspectives that may influence the research process. Purpose: to acknowledge and minimize the impact of the researcher's subjectivity on the interpretation of data. 6. Thick description. Ethnographers aim to provide thick descriptions that capture the context, meanings, and cultural significance of observed behaviors. Purpose: to offer a nuanced and detailed account that goes beyond surface-level observations. Underlying assumptions of ethnography. 1. Cultural relativism. Ethnographers approach the study with cultural relativism, understanding behaviors within the cultural context in which they occur. Assumption: there are no universal standards for evaluating cultural practices, judgments should be based on cultural understanding. 2. Holism. Ethnography assumes that culture is an integrated and holistic system, and studying isolated elements may lead to incomplete interpretations. Assumption: the interrelatedness of various aspects of culture requires a comprehensive understanding of the whole. 3. Emergent design. Ethnographic research often follows an emergent design, allowing research questions and focus to evolve based on ongoing observations. Assumption: the research process is dynamic, and new insights may shape the direction of the study. 4. Subjective understanding. Ethnography recognizes that individuals within a culture have subjective interpretations of their experiences. Assumption: insights into cultural practices require understanding the meanings attributed by participants. Steps of conducting ethnographic research. 1. Selection of research site. Choose a specific community, group, or setting where the research will take place. Consider the cultural, social, and contextual relevance of the chosen site. 2. Establishing rapport. Build relationships and trust with the participants. Establishing rapport is crucial for gaining access to the community and obtaining honest and authentic information. 3. Participant observation. Engage in immersive participant observation. Spend extended periods within the community to observe daily activities, behaviors, and interactions. Take field notes to document observations. 4. In-depth interviews. Conduct in-depth, open-ended interviews with key informants or members of the community. Capture personal narratives, experiences, and perspectives to supplement observational data. 5. Data collection. Gather a variety of data, including field notes, interview transcripts, audio or visual recordings, photographs, and relevant artifacts. Triangulate data from multiple sources for a comprehensive understanding. 6. Thematic coding. Analyze the collected data through thematic coding. Identify recurring themes, patterns, and cultural nuances within the observed behaviors and interview responses. 7. Constant comparison. Continuously compare data to refine categories and themes. This iterative process helps in uncovering deeper insights and connections within the data. 8. Emergent design. Allow the research design to emerge organically. Adapt research questions and methods based on ongoing observations and emerging themes. 9. Member checking. Validate findings with participants through member checking. Share preliminary interpretations and seek feedback to ensure accuracy and participant perspectives. 10. Ethical considerations. Maintain ethical standards throughout the research process. Protect participants' confidentiality, obtain informed consent, and consider the potential impact of the research on the community. Writing ethnographic account. 1. Introduction. Provide an overview of the research context, the chosen community, and the research questions. Set the stage for the reader to understand the cultural and social background. 2. Background and context. Offer a detailed description of the cultural, historical, and social context of the community. Help readers understand the setting and the significance of the study. 3. Methodology. Detail the research methods employed, including participant observation, interviews, and data analysis techniques. Justify the chosen approach and discuss any challenges faced during the research. 4. Presentation of findings. Present the findings thematically, weaving together observations, interview excerpts, and relevant artifacts. Use vivid and descriptive language to provide a rich portrayal of the community. 5. Interpretation. Interpret the findings within the cultural and social context. Discuss the meanings, patterns, and insights derived from the data, offering a deeper understanding of the observed behaviors. 6. Reflection and reflexivity. Reflect on the researcher's positionality, biases, and reflections throughout the study. Acknowledge the impact of the researcher on the interpretation of data. 7. Conclusion. Summarize the key findings, contributions to existing knowledge, and the implications for the broader field. Discuss potential avenues for future research. Strengths of ethnographic research. 1. Rich, contextual understanding. Ethnography provides a deep and contextual understanding of social phenomena within their natural settings. 2. Holistic perspective. The holistic approach allows researchers to capture the interconnectedness of various aspects of culture and behavior. 3. Cultural sensitivity. Ethnographers often develop a heightened cultural sensitivity, which contributes to more nuanced and respectful research practices. 4. Emergent insights. The iterative nature of the research process allows for emergent insights, leading to a more flexible and adaptive study design. Weaknesses of ethnographic research. 1. Subjectivity. The researcher's subjectivity and potential biases may influence the interpretation of data. 2. Time-consuming. Ethnographic research is often time-consuming due to the need for prolonged engagement in the field. 3. Generalizability. Findings from ethnographic studies may not be easily generalizable to broader populations due to the specificity of the studied context. 4. Ethical challenges. Ethical dilemmas may arise, especially in situations where cultural norms and research practices may conflict. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel Education and Teacher Education at Shokin Bilal.